preaching the Bible, and honestly ain't even fair. They're in the door with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down, on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me with people I'm mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Pow. Premiere album still gonna happen.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. Beat myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, another NFL season has reached its finale. Kate Scott and Brock Huard here to see how it all ends. Some history on the line here tonight, Brock. And two teams who have already made plenty of history in the NFL. A lot of Lombardis shared between these two, and another about to join the collection.
Kind of feels like, doesn't it, Kate? They're just not playing for a trophy alone. They've got a bunch of those already in their trophy cases, but they're really playing for a spot among the greatest teams in franchise lore. Both are going to be remembered by their fans forever. These 60 minutes, maybe a little more, will determine that, but one will be remembered as a winner.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. And right side by Royals. Inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just inside the 25. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. That's complete to Reed out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Smash. 10 flat. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I'm the line.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
at the 23-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Right back to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? It's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Harrison Butker has taken 4 games of sleep.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Fight, 97. Set.
Off the RPO, they get it to Reed. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Into Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. He's out in the clear. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there on 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. You get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Love now on 1st and 10. And the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
10 cycles. Yellow. Set.
It's to Reed again. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-point game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. This is our last play of the quarter.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Kelsey's got it right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Running left with Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That's complete. Royals. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now give left side to Pacheco. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first at 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. It's a race down the right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To the air with Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready.
Love now. Connects on the crosser. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ready. Fight. 90 seconds.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Black 40.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment.
Got it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Foot shot. 17. Set.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power. I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk our way. Don't call the nature. Got that touch my
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. Let's go. Set. Go.
Here's another foot. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Lloyd. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
Down. Strike. Red. 38. Cut.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Kicks the handoff, now low. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready, break.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. Black, 95. Fly through. Hut.
Love with it on first down. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
97. 52.
The Chiefs 42-yard line.
Green back. 10.
There's Love to throw. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Green Bay.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll go down here at the 16. Throws to the hurry up here.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. 3rd and 10. Have to find a way forward.
Black shot. Ready, ready, check.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And run now with Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He finds Worthy complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red.
Slot man motioned over.
22 blaster. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Look, here we go. Here's ready.
It's to Reed again. He works it down to the 37. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Watch out now.
Love out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Let's go. Chop. 17. Black 40. Red. Cycle.
Stick it in the air. Love. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Running right side by Williams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running up the middle, Pacheco. But he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pick up of 17, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
60 red. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On the set.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Striker. 3-3. Here we go.
Going to run again with Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
22 needle. 50 green.
They stick with Jacobs.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get ready.
Looking to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Red, touch, 32 seconds.
He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Right. Ready, yellow, go, yellow, 43. Ready.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Packers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set, ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Okay, right.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Red, cut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yellow!
Mahomes. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
More history for Green Bay, one of the league's proudest franchises, Brock. Super Bowl champions for a 5th time. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game